My name is Owodunni Shukurat. I came here in 2014. Well, actually, I got this job through USAID. I came here for a training farming program. So from there, after learning for like 5 months, so I had to like familiarize myself with the environment. I started as an admin person. So from there, I joined the factory, so I became the production manager. I went to University of Ilorin. I studied biochemistry. But biochemistry deals with food actually. But why I had interest in agriculture, mostly crops, is when we came here, when we talked to Mr. Lucas, the way he kind of talked, and it got us interested in agriculture, because when we went to the farm, we were able to do a lot of things like spraying, planting of cassava, knowing most of the weeds that are surrounded in agriculture. Like when the cassava comes in from the farm, I'll decide, is it going for fufu, cassava flour, or gari? I decide the production. They will call from the head office that we have such a number of products to do. So what I do mostly is just to like distribute. Then what I do is mostly staffs, when they want to come in to work, we do interview for them. We ask them, can you work here? This is what we do here. If you can participate, no problem. In Ilero, or in Oyo State, we have like 2, 3, or 4 small-scale business that go into gari processing, but not in a large scale like what we are doing here. And what the main advantage of Niji Foods and Farm is that you get to meet people, you get to learn a lot, because what we do here, our gari processing, we don't use firewood, we use diesel. So people that come here, they'll be surprised at how does this work. So the advantage is we encourage people in the community to come here to work, because most of them, when you see them, they'll be like, they don't have anything to do and they want to go to the city, because to survive is hard there for them. But here they have their family and they get to work here too. Before, we have a peeling machine, but when they started the production here, we had to recruit old women to come and peel for us. The advantage they get here is after peeling, we pay them 15 naira per basket. So it depends on how many baskets they peel per day and how fast they are. Some can peel close to 10 baskets per day, and that is how much, 500 naira. So they get to take 500 naira home per day. Then they have the peels too, to take home. Or what they do is, most of them, they spread it to sun dry. After sun dry, they sell to cattle rearer to give their cattle to eat. Then what they get to, sometimes when we have products that are in excess, we just take it to them to share, to encourage them. So most of them are coming, mostly where they are, just to come here and enjoy the benefits we have here. What Mr. Lucas is doing actually is just to encourage youths. Most of them, when they graduate, when they are in the city, no job, so they'll go to Mr. Lucas himself that they need employment. So we told them to come here. We interview them. Can you work here? This is what we do. Can you get dirty? Because what we do here mostly is powdery stuffs. So they will say no. Some will stay, while some will they work for maybe 1 month or 2, they will leave. While those that say they really enjoy their job and we treat them well. The IT students too. When they come here, most of them, they will be like, we are new to this, we can't do this, we can't do that. But we let them know that you don't know where you can find yourself tomorrow. So please just try to do it as if this is what I want to do, this is my job, this is what I do for a living. So we encourage them, we talk to them. Some of them will do very well, while some we have to fight, we talk, we argue, but still they will do very well. So most of them still come back here after leaving school. When they are through, they will come back, okay, we want to work here, and it won't be a problem. We employ them straight. As a leader, what I learned to be as a leader is, most of the people here, they are older than me. So what I do is, I talk to them as an elderly person, like, okay, my elders, this is what we should do. Then what I do is, I work with them. so they won't feel depressed, or they won't be like, okay, this person is just controlling, or they just brought a young girl to come and control them. So what I do is I work with them. We do everything together. I tell them the way I talk to them, not to just say, okay, do this, please, let's do this, so that we'll be able to get a good output. Because I believe agriculture is very lucrative, very productive. And one thing I learned about agriculture is nature. It deals with nature. When you plant something and you see it grow, you'll be so surprised. Wow, this is a miracle. When you plant something at a very tender level and you see it grow up, then from there you'll be like, no, I need to go into this thing. So I really enjoy agriculture. I like agriculture because I developed the flair for it when I was very young. So that was why I was like, I need to go into agriculture. Even if I should leave this phase, I'll make sure I go into agriculture as a business. As of Nigeria today, most people are going back to agriculture. Even our millionaires, our politicians, everybody are going back to agriculture. With just little amounts, you can start something. Even be it animal production, you can start anything related to agriculture with just little amounts, because we believe without food it can't exist, and most people are going back to it because Nigeria of today, no food. But when you plant your vegetable, you have your chicken there. It's a thing you can just go to your farm, pluck your pepper, harvest it, grind it, and start something and eat something. So what I would just advise youth is just that they should not, everybody can work in a bank. I studied biochemistry. My flair was to work in Nesto, to be maybe their lab person or something. But when I just discovered that no job outside, let me just come to the bush, the village, let's go into agriculture, let's do it together. Of course, we will excel. I want the government to please try and encourage the youths by providing equipment for them to work. Maybe they can organize a seminar. They can bring farmers, old farmers, to come and talk to them, tell them how they can go about the farming processes. They can at least give them maybe stipends for them, because it's not about you starting something and get the profit immediately. So they can just like organize a stipend, maybe a token for them to be like to survive.